What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to The Garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Hey everyone. In today's video, I'm diving into the world of parking, everything you need to know to make your parking experience smoother and stress-free. From understanding different types of parking spaces to tips on avoiding common pitfalls, I'll cover it all. Whether you're a seasoned driver or just starting out, I'll share essential information that can save you time and money. So, let's get started and unlock the secrets of parking. Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages in some urban areas, finding a parking space can be very complicated. Several alternatives are available to you, such as an outdoor parking space close to your home, or a space in a private parking lot. In this article, we answer all the questions you may have about parking, whether public or private, its cost, or how to get a car removed. From a private parking lot. How do you get a parking space in front of your house? How do I rent a parking space? How to have a car removed from a private parking lot? How do I install a parking hoop? How much does a parking space cost? Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. How do you get a parking space in front of your house? If you don't have your own garage, the best solution is obviously to have a parking space in front of your home. There are several steps you can take to obtain a parking space as close as possible to your home. Obtaining a residential parking card. Depending on the town where you live, you can apply for one at the town hall. This card entitles you to park on preferential terms in streets close to your home, and may be free depending on your commune of residence. It is valid for a maximum of 3 years. How do I rent a parking space? Renting a parking space is not regulated. It can be done verbally. But to be on the safe side, we advise you to put everything in writing. This way, you're protected in the event of a problem, and you can enforce the terms of the contract. The terms of the rental contract must respect the rights and freedoms of individuals and comply with public policy. They must include the following: an exact description of the premises, the duration of the contract, details of the notice period, duration and conditions, the rent, the security deposit. The tenant must also take out insurance. How do I rent a parking space? Important: once the rental contract has been signed, the lessor must provide the tenant with a statement of natural and technological risks. This document is valid for 6 months and provides information on the various natural, landslides, flooding, etc. and technological, biological or industrial, for example, risks. This document is issued by the prefecture, the town hall or the Direction Départementale de l'Équipement, DDE. Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. How to remove a car from a private parking lot. When a vehicle is illegally parked in a private parking lot, the owner, co-owner, syndic, manager or tenant can submit a request for removal to a police officer responsible for the area concerned. There are 2 possibilities: find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. How to have a car removed from a private parking lot. How much does a parking space cost? Buying a parking space is a real investment, the price of which depends mainly on where you live. On average, a parking space costs €22,000. However, in a city like Paris, the price can rise to €31,000. In more rural areas, a parking space is estimated to cost between €6,000 and €15,000. Now you know all there is to know about parking, whether it's public or private. As you've seen in this article, it's vital to take current legislation into account before doing anything, especially when it comes to installing a parking hoop if you live in a condominium. Parking spaces go fast and fines can increase if you park irregularly. Find the best garage to repair your car. How do I install a parking hoop? How to rent a parking space. How to remove a car from a private parking lot. How to install a parking hoop. Drawing construction lines on concrete. Install the foot screw in each tube. Find the best garage to repair your car. In conclusion, understanding the ins and outs of parking is essential for every driver. From knowing the different types of parking options available to mastering the rules and regulations that govern them, being informed can save you time, money, and frustration. Remember to always check for signage, be mindful of your surroundings, and respect the space of others. With these tips in mind, you can navigate parking with confidence and ease. Thank you for watching, and safe travels.